Trivia, the channel that made all the stars. We know how much you love Disney. That is going to be a ton of fun, so get on your Mickey ears for that one Thursday at 9 p.m. and Friday. Take a trip down memory lane with us. We are going back to our original 12-question game for a special Friday night treat, keeping it short and sweet. 9 p.m. on Friday. Now, you don't want to get hit by a savage without an extra life, do you? You can use up to 3 of them in a game. Buy one right now if you see it on your screen. You can also buy extra lives throughout the game by tapping on the heart below. They will work up to Q17, but not on any prize questions, so tread carefully. Okay, that's a lot of info I just gave you, so let it soak in and marinate just a few seconds on the clock before the games begin. HQTs, it's about that time. What time? Well, it's time to get to the quizzing. Here we go with Q1. Around what celestial body does Venus revolve? Earth, Mars, Sun. And it does so at a high speed. If you went for Earth, it is time to come crashing back down. It's the Sun, of course. The Sun has come out for 163,000 of you. If you've ever contemplated a trip to Venus, just make sure you're prepared to be crushed by the weight of the atmosphere, then burned in temperatures high enough to melt lead. As long as you're prepared, you'll be good. Q2. In the sport of tennis, what word means 0 points scored? Love, zip, nil.
Love.
Don't be a zero. Be a hero tonight. Now, when I'm equipped with my ball and racket, it's a term I hear all too often. Just lovely. It's love. 8,000 of you nailed that. All three terms do mean zero in one way or another, but perhaps the kindest way to let someone know that they suck is calling it love. A little more gentle, right? Q3. Which literary trilogy will get an official prequel novel next year? Divergent, The Hunger Games, The Lord of the Rings. We can't get enough of any of these three, can we? Lord of the Rings will get an official prequel next year, but that's an Amazon series, not a novel, guys. It's The Hunger Games. You're hungry for more trivia, 120,000 of you are. The Hunger Games prequel will be set 64 years before the trilogy. It's currently unnamed, but I have a great suggestion. The Thirsty Games. Except we're already playing that on Instagram, aren't we? Some of you guys are. Q4. Which TV series is not a Shonda Rhimes creation? Scandal, American Horror Story, Grey's Anatomy. Everything she touches turns to gold. If you went for Scandal, I have a new name for you. Olivia Hope. Yes. Oh, the horror. American Horror Story is the answer. 112,000 of you continuing your story. Shondaland has blessed us with the likes of Private Practice, How to Get Away with Murder, Scandal, and Grey's Anatomy, just not AHS. That is Ryan Murphy and co. Q5. The Treaty of San Francisco was signed in the aftermath of what war? World War II, Utah War, American Civil War. So war of words tonight. The treaty was signed by 48 allied nations, officially ending World War II. Oh yeah, you're battling on. 61,000 of you are. We lost a lot of you there. It was pretty brutal. It was also known as the Treaty of Peace with Japan, because that's exactly what it was. It was an agreement to end the Allied occupation of Japan during World War II. Q6. Which ingredient is not traditionally in a rusty nail? Scotch, lemon schnapps, drambuie. Well, it depends who's bartending. If it's me, you never know what might be in there. What little surprises you might find. You might come across tetanus in a rusty nail, but you'll never find any lemon schnapps. That is unforgivable. Oh, snap! 58,000 of you got it right. A rusty nail is made with Scotch whiskey and drambuie, served neat, up or on the rocks. Your walking ability will be on the rocks too after a glass of that stuff. kind of strong. Q7, which U.S. state shares the border with both Iowa and Missouri, South Dakota, Kansas, Illinois? Will you still be in a great state after this one? If you went for Kansas, you forgot your ruby slippers, Dorothy. It's Illinois. You didn't get annoyed by that one, did you, on this savage question? A lot of you did get annoyed there. Wow. 50,000 gone, 9,525 of you still in the game. Well done to you guys. That was rough. Now, there's another state that also shares borders with Iowa and Missouri. Nebraska to the west, Illinois to the east. As for you, if you didn't get savaged, you're heading north with me, Q8. At what award ceremony did Miley Cyrus controversially demonstrate twerking? MTV Movie Awards, Grammys, MTV VMAs. Somewhere in America, Miley Cyrus is still twerking. These days, it would be controversial if nobody twerked, but back in 2013, it was scandalous at the MTV VMAs where it all goes down, right? 26,000 if you're working it and you're twerking it. Miley stripped down and twerked like she had a bad itch. That's what it looked like. The most shocking part of the performance, the foam finger she kept sticking God knows where. I'm sticking this to you, our first prize question. If you get this next one right, you will have a choice to make. Either take what's in the pot or move on and try to win the lot. $10,000 at stake tonight. Good luck. Q9. In Disney's Alice in Wonderland, what are on top of Tweedledee and Tweedledum's hats? Flags, propellers, sirens. Did you look closely enough at these really annoying characters? If you went for sirens, that was Tweedledum of you. Flags. So you're flying your flags right now. That is the correct answer. 11,000 of you nailed it. That was a brutal. Now, if you thought my British accent was bad, take a listen to these blokes. I still to this day have no idea what that scene with them was about. Bet you understand this, though. Show me the money. What are we working with? 27 cents we're offering to 11,204 players. Next prize, 4 questions away. Just a couple of seconds to make your choice. 27 cents is more than a quarter right there. Who wants to take the cash? 1,739 players taking that money. 9,465 still in the game. We've got lots of work to do. So let's go with Q10. What animals in the Legend of Zelda games resemble chickens? Kukos, Kikwi, Kokiri. Time for you to be legendary tonight. If you tapped on Kikwi, you truly plucked this one up. They're called Kukos. Yeah. 105 of you are. After playing way too many games in the land of Hyrule, a lot of exotic and familiar creatures are going to crop up. But it's those Kukos that go exceptionally well with waffles. Fried. Delicious. Speaking of Q11, the culinary word vindaloo allegedly derives from what language of origin? Vietnamese, Hindi, Portuguese. You're daring enough to opt for the vindaloo. Tastes just about as Indian as it gets, but the name is Portuguese. Spicing things up here, 7,951 of you. Well done. I'm surprised you knew that one. The name vindaloo comes from the Portuguese cooking technique Vinha da Luz, something like that. Now, if you have a sensitive palate, I suggest you try the butter chicken instead. You have been warned. Q12. Loggerhead sea turtles navigate by sensing what? Pollution patterns at coral reefs, Earth's magnetic fields. I wish we could do this too. Us humans, if only I could navigate half as well. Better than Google Maps is Earth's magnetic field. You're attracted to that one, 6,000 of you are. Loggerheads use Earth's magnetism to navigate back to their home beaches. Us humans are so behind, we still haven't even figured out how they do it. You better figure this out, though. It's our next prize question here at Q13, your lucky number, I hope. Which of these hip-hop artists does not have the real last name Carter? Lil Wayne, 2 Chainz, Jay-Z. How well do you really know hip-hop? 3 of my favorite rappers, none of them are carpenters, but which one isn't a Carter either? It's 2 Chainz. You're different. Yeah, you're different. 3,994 of you are different. Jay-Z's real name is Sean Carter. He's SC, like me. Lil Wayne is Dwayne Carter, but 2 Chainz' real name is Titty Boy. with one T. Actually, it's Tahib Epps. Sorry. Okay, let's see what's in the bag. What kind of cash are we working with? 76 cents to 3,994 players. 4 questions until the next prize. Who wants that 76 cents tonight? It's a tough choice, I know. But make it and stick to it. 1,089 early winners chose to take that 76 cents. Congrats to you. 2,905 still in the game. Cool. Let's move on. Q14. Which of these fictional dogs is a different breed than the other two? Marmaduke, Scooby-Doo, Santa's Little Helper. None of them look like any real dogs, though, do they? If you went for Scooby-Doo, where are you? No Scooby snack for you. It's Santa's Little Helper. You pesky kids got that right. 1,781 of you. Marmaduke is a Great Dane. Scooby-Doo is supposed to be one too. Looks more like a goofy Rottweiler to me. Meanwhile, Santa's Little Helper is a greyhound owned by the Simpsons, that poor little doggy. Q15. Which of these is the capital of a state with an alliterative MLB team name? Austin, Jefferson City, or Springfield? Alliterative. We're getting into the big words now. Yeah, now if you opted for Austin, you are now lost in this game. Springfield. You're springing into action on another savage. Ooh, that's another savage. Yep, 2,000 gone. 3,050 of you made it through. Springfield is the capital of Illinois, which has the Major League Baseball team, the Chicago Cubs. You see, 2 C's. What's up? Well, who's up next to bat? It's you again. It's Q16. The subject of this painting wrote which of these books?
The ones that people
Who is that?
are shipping.
Wrote which book? Tender Buttons, My Antonia, The Age of Innocence. Painted by a very famous painter. Indeed. You were completely ignorant if you went for Age of Innocence. It's those sweet tender buttons. You buttoned that one up. 199 of you did. The Picasso painting is of author Gertrude Stein. She used to host gatherings with a bunch of legends from Picasso to Matisse, Fitzgerald to Hemingway. Who needs Soho House? I know what you need. You need another prize question. And don't forget, this will be your last chance to use your extra lives. They won't work at all up to Q17. Here goes. The director, who also goes by Mary Ann Bernard, made which of these films? Legally Blonde, Erin Brockovich, The Client. 3 classics. If you tapped on Legally Blonde, you are having less fun tonight because there's Erin Brockovich. I hope you didn't break it. 192 if you did not. Mary Ann Bernard directed Erin Brockovich, and she did an awesome job of it, except she was a he, one of Steven Soderbergh's many pseudonyms. Now direct your attention towards this cash. $7.86. Nice. To 191 players. 4 questions until the next prize. It's a nice slice of the pie right there. $7.86. 106 players chose to take the cash. More early winners there. Well done. 84 still in the game. The bravest ones, the bravest souls. Q18. What did Pepsi once sell to a Swedish company after receiving them from the Soviet Union? 3 lakes, several giant telescopes, fleet of submarines. Makes my Amazon gift voucher. Makes it look shameful, really. 3 original gift ideas, but which one did Pepsi re-gift and re-give? It's a fleet of submarines. Are your heads above water? 75 of you are. In the 1980s, the Soviet Union paid Pepsi with naval equipment, including a fleet of submarines. Hardly helpful with their soda. They handed them off to Sweden. Sweden. Q19. This flower's nickname is in the name of a song by which singer? It's an interesting looking species of flower. Elton John, Neil Young, David Bowie. You got to figure out the flower, then figure out the nickname, then figure out the song, then figure out the singer. Easy stuff, right? 3 legends in the game. But which one named a song in honor of this bloom? It's Rocket Man himself. It's Elton John. That's who. Candles in the wind right there. 25 of you are. The flower is Amaranthus caudatus, but that would be a weird name for an Elton song. So he used the nickname instead. Love lies bleeding, getting us in the mood for Q20. The rights to the 25th hour were originally acquired by the actor known for playing which superhero? Deadpool, Batman, Spider-Man. I still haven't seen this movie. I guess I'll see it in the 26th hour. What's that tingling? Oh, it must be your Spidey senses. It's Spider-Man. You are swinging forward 14 of your well done. Spike Lee directed the movie and cast Ed Norton in the lead role, but it was Tobey Maguire of Spider-Man fame who was the first to score the actual rights to this NYC classic. You have to write the right to get this one right. Your last prize question of the game. This could be worth a pretty penny. If you get it correct, you will choose to either snag that cash or make the dash to the jackpot. You will have to make it to Q27 though to win that $10,000. Are you ready? Good. Q21. Which of these US presidents had not previously served as Secretary of State? Martin Van Buren, Andrew Jackson, Thomas Jefferson. We're taking you back. A little history here. It was a great lead-in to president, but this guy took a different route instead. Andrew Jackson. I hope you didn't jack that up. 10 of you got it correct. Andrew Jackson had gained stature as a congressman as well as a soldier before becoming the 7th president of the US, aka King Mob. Here's some cash. Fit for a king. What are we offering? $150. We are offering right now to 10 players. 6 questions until the prize. What are you going to do? All 10 of you. 8 players. 8 of you chose to take the $150. 1 player still playing. All our hopes, all our dreams are on this 1 player right now. But congrats to you guys. 8 taking 150. It's IP6C. IP6SE, however you want to pronounce it. All our hopes and dreams are on you. Q22. Which of the following is not a traditional purpose of Japanese crying baby festivals? Encourage growth, repel evil spirits, stop babies from crying. Sounds like my kind of party. What about you, all 1 player? No more embarrassment when your screaming toddler won't shut up. It's not meant to stop babies from crying. Oh, yes. Nice job. You got that one correct. Now, these traditional festivals ward off demons and encourage kids to grow a little bigger. Sumo wrestlers scare the babies into crying. The one who cries the longest and loudest wins. Will you win? I hope so. Q23. Meryl Streep once received a Golden Globe nomination for a movie about which kind of diet? Paleo, Atkins, keto. Ooh, this is nerve-wracking. The AC is on full blast and I'm still sweating. We all thought it was a new craze, but keto's been shedding those pounds for years. Did you pick keto? Yes, you did. You nailed that. You nailed that right there. Now, First Do No Harm is a 1997 made-for-TV movie starring the magnificent Meryl Streep, way before Vinny from Jersey Shore launched the Keto Guido. Are you ready for Q24? Take a deep breath. Here we go. The highest volcano on Antarctica is named for the daughter of a manufacturer of what? Textiles, food supplement, tires. You are nailing it right now. Our fingers are crossed tightly for you. If you're flagging a little bit right now, try some of this Power Gruel food supplement. Oh my goodness, oh my gosh, you supplied the correct answer again. 24 questions you have gotten correct so far. Mount Sidley is the highest volcano in Antarctica, named after Mabel Sidley, daughter of William Horlick's contributor to an exhibition or expedition there, and patent holder for malted milk. Did you get all that info? All right, Q25. The actors who played the Harry Potter trio did not later star in biopics about which famous person? James Dean, Allen Ginsberg, Marilyn Monroe. You're sending your luck in the chat, players. All dependent on our 1 player right now. If you work for Marilyn Monroe, You're not interested in money. You just want to be wonderful. What do you want to be? Because it's James Dean. James Dean is the... Oh, my... This is unbelievable. You are on a roll right now. You have got me sweating profusely. Emma Watson fronted up in My Week with Marilyn. Danny Radcliffe played Allen Ginsberg, but none of them have taken a stab at Jimmy Dean just yet. And you knew that. Take a stab right now at Q26. Which of these English kings' mothers played a leading role in the Second Crusade? Richard the Lionheart, Henry VIII, Henry II. Are you going to make it all the way? Just 2 questions left. This one and the next one. You can do it. I know you can. If you opted for Henry VIII, it's off with your head, I'm afraid. Richard the Lionheart is... Oh, wow. You are a true liar. You are the king of the jungle tonight. Known as the grandmother of Europe, Eleanor of Aquitaine led armies in a number of times, including in the Second Crusade. That is one badass granny. You are one badass player. You face one final crusade now, because we're heading into the final round. 10 G's up for grabs. Are you going to make HQ history tonight? Fingers crossed. Q27. Who was not involved in the first ever Celebrities Read Mean tweets? Joel McHale, Jennifer Aniston, Busy Phillips. I'm about to pass out right now. You were probably a hot too. Jimmy Kimmel knows how to make those viral moments like hosting HQ back in the days or getting celebs to read their funniest, meanest tweets. But this person has probably never received, let alone read, a mean tweet. Why? Because we all love her so much. We love you, our final player. Did you get Jennifer Aniston? Did you? Oh my goodness, oh my gosh. I am so sorry. You made it all the way to Q27. You went for Joan McHale. That was not it, I'm afraid. But you know what? You are still the king or the queen of the jungle tonight. Well done to you. Another stupendous game, HQCs. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Well done. A bunch of winners at different levels and a nice amount of cash was snagged. You came, you played, you totally slayed, especially our last player right there. I'm Sharon Carpenter. You can hit me on the socials right here. Come find me right here. Stop by, say hi, don't be shy. Stick around for more fun and games. HQ Words is up next, of course, with the word nerd herself, my girl Anna. That's coming at you at 9:30, just a few moments away. Good luck on that game. Meanwhile, I will see you HQTs tomorrow. Ooh, I need to go take a shower after that. Bye!